through the whole thing in like 5 minutes, so you know exactly the feature we want for version 1.
Okay.
Okay. And so first of all, my background is a developer. I'm developer myself. My engineering degree is in CS. I know
Okay.
exactly the version 1. If it is built by me, it takes 2 weeks. But just because I send it to other person, I know there's communication. So I think end of September is acceptable as a developer.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, for this version. And I will
Okay.
clarify all the single feature at this moment so that you will familiar with the whole requirement down to detail. And also
Okay.
we will provide the storyboard and the icon to you so you can skip the design part. Okay, so that will skip a lot of communications for the storyboard.
Okay. So you would be taking care of the designing part.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the first screen. Once we enter the program, there's a landing page to load the whole application, okay?
Okay. Okay.
And then goes to the login page. I know that at this moment, if we need to connect to Facebook, we also need to include Apple ID, right?
Right. Exactly.
Apple ID login. So here we have Apple ID login, Facebook, and sign in, okay? So here is related to the database setup. You need to set up the database so that people can log in and also sign up. For sign up, we just need to get the email, the password, and let the person log in.
Okay. Okay.
Later on, for the name, they can go to profile page to edit the account to change the name.
Okay. Okay.
But for the signing up, we want to simplify the whole process so that we just ask for email and the password. And we don't have to verify that email, just let them in.
Okay. Okay. Got
Okay?
it.
Okay. So this is the main page. Our whole idea is to share the information of a check-in photo. Okay? So once people log in, there is a lot of pictures, right? And they can scroll by this table view. On top of this table view, there's few tabs. And this tabs is basically the category of
Okay.
sorting
Okay.
out the photos. So at this moment, to simplify the whole application, there are only 3 places. First is Hong Kong,
Okay.
and then Shenzhen, and then Guangzhou. They are just 3 locations.
So
Okay.
by default, these locations are static in the application.
Yeah. And then here is the category based on that location. Okay.
Okay.
For the category, there are only 10 category for this version 1. Okay. So for example, the user would like to take this picture. Okay. For example, once they click in, they come to this place. There is insights. So this is just the text of this photo. There's Google Map, and there's the weather, the instant weather and the time. But at this moment, we don't have to use this because this need to take the API of weather.com.
Okay.
But we don't need that at this version, okay?
Okay.
So all we need is here. We just need the dynamically generated the according text and the Google Map location of this picture.
Okay. Okay.
And the second tab is gear and setting. This is static because for the very first version, all of the photos are taken by iPhone. And we
Okay.
assume the specification to be all the same. To be all the same.
So these specifications are fixed specification and setting.
Yes. Yes, for this page. But for insights, it's based on this photo. So we would like to also have an admin to update the according photo to this directory.
Can you repeat the last line you just said?
We will need a backend system for us to update the image and according text.
Okay. Okay. So who would do that? I mean,
Yeah,
For example, I uploaded the image, so I should be able to edit this image and information.
yeah. There are only one super admin to
Uh,
access this backend. So
okay,
you don't need to create multiple user, only one user.
okay, okay,
And that's us. We will censor the photo before posting it.
okay. So just hold on. Who would post these photos?
Us, our admin panel.
Okay, so user is not uploading any posts.
Yeah, user will not upload any post.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, that will simplify the whole thing. So it is just us sharing the photo insights to the user,
Uh-huh,
and
uh-huh.
user will not share their own insight to others at this
Uh,
version, right?
okay.
So that will simplify a lot, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay, and other than explore page, for we have 100 images, that would take a lot of time to scroll, right? So we
Mm-hmm.
have the search page for our user to search the image.
Yep,
So we have
yep.
search bar, and we have all the category, 10 category placed here. So they can check the photos based on the category. This is a
Uh,
category, like architecture category.
so these all images which are being showed currently in the search are the categories.
Yeah. So for example, we click on the architecture, then it
Uh,
goes back to like this table view to show all the image based on architecture category.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then other than that, there is a map page.
Okay.
So according location, it will pin a location there so
Uh-huh.
that the user can go to this place and check, okay, there's a photo here. And also this is a scroll page. So the like for example, Hong Kong, it will show some Hong Kong images here.
No, no. The scroll bar at the bottom, which is showing the location, is the same way which the locations which are showing on the map, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay,
And there's only three places, Hong Kong, Shenzhen, and Guangzhou at this moment.
okay.
So that will simplify the whole thing also, right?
Uh-huh. Okay, okay.
And also here we categorize once the user click landmark, then it will only show the landmark icon.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And the final page is the profile page. The profile page is we can bookmark the, like for example here, we can bookmark this image like pressing this button.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay.
Once we press this button, it will go here, bookmarked. And there are different categories, right? So for architecture category, there are several images the user
Mm.
bookmarked here.
Okay, okay.
So after
So
the
whichever
bookmark,
image you will bookmark, it will go there under that category.
yeah, and which image you have browsed, it will go here. So we save the cookie of the user. It will show the browsed image, right?
Okay.
And for
So
the saved image, I don't know what the heck is it. So there are only two pages, okay, bookmarked and browsed.
browsed, what would be in browse? I mean, if I search for what I can say, Apple MacBook. So if I search for this, so it will show me here that you search for Apple MacBook, right?
No, for browse is also the image. Just say if I click into this image, then this is the
Uh,
browser photos.
okay, okay,
And here it will save the code so that in browse image, it will show back the
uh,
photo I have looked.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
And for this follower and following, for the first version, we don't need that. We don't need this.
Okay, there is no followers following
We,
in
we
this.
don't need social media feature for the first version. Okay. And finally, the setting page, edit your account, edit setting, help center, all this. So this is all, the whole application.